Hey guys, Quarter USA here, and the gameplay in the background is an insane solo 90 gun streak on the map, Nuketown by Fearless Meyer, and this is a really good gameplay also. The past three gameplays that we're uploading, this one included, they all seem to be really good gameplays. The 101 flawless gun streak, the solo 257 kills in multi-team, and this solo 90 gun streak on Nuketown. They're all good gameplays, and we're going to keep them coming. As I said before, this month is going to be full of a lot of really good gameplays. Definitely high standard gameplays coming from us. And the commentary topic for today is the most controversial pub stompers within the community. By that I mean the most controversial personalities, like the people who bring up the most trash, or either trash about other people or like dirt on people and stuff like that. And obviously I'm going to start it off with Birdman. Birdman is probably the most controversial pub stomp person in the pub stomping community, just because of how he does things. He is not scared to call someone out if he thinks they're fake or whatever. And normally he likes to give a lot of proof backing it up. Obviously with the sniper he didn't get enough, or he didn't get the proof. There was no proof and he was just wrong. But with Amp Luigi and stuff like that, he's willing to, even if someone is in the biggest clan or whatever, he's willing to call them out. Now obviously he has a gigantic incentive upon doing this, which is views. I mean, it causes so much controversy. The video he makes about him gets him so many views. It's insane. And, that is obviously a gigantic incentive, the biggest incentive upon him doing it. It's not just to, do what's right. Obviously the money and the views that come with, the money that comes with the views from, tagging the person in there, or, everyone in the clan talking shit and then on his video, and then people coming over from that. That is what, gets him views and gets him stuff. But it's also what makes him probably the most controversial and such person in the community. Now, another person who's kind of controversial is Jay Nasty. And Jay Nasty is because he has a tendency to just be very open about his opinion on people, and that has caused a lot of fights, disputes, and disliking against him, but also a lot of liking for him, because it kind of makes people feel like, he's not going to hold back. He's going to say how he feels about things, what he feels and how he feels about things. And a lot of people kind of like that. A lot of people are definitely into the whole, he speaks his mind type of thing. And, often I kind of consider it almost more like, if someone, just cannot stop speaking their mind, and I'm putting air quotations, it kind of comes off as trashy to me kind of often. But, Jay Nasty, it isn't really. It's more just he can't hold it back. But there are a lot of people who, just constantly talk trash, constantly all that, and it's kind of trashy to be constantly hostile. I think people are constantly hostile. It's just trashy. It's just, an incorrect way to go about life. And, Jay Nasty isn't really trashy. He's more just, he just has a different way about him. And now, the third person I'm going to talk about is actually Scatman. And the reason I'm actually going to say this is because Scatman, though, I consider some of the things he does a little cheap and backhanded or so, but he is a controversial person within the community because his clan, I mean, it just seems to be full of, I guess you could say, controversial people. It has Exility, a person who went through a lot of disputes on whether or not he's even a decent person. He yells at his support runners and all that stuff, and he was disliked, kicked out of WeTheOP, left Volt to go into WeTheOP and was kicked out, and stuff like that. And, and obviously I'm a fan of Exility. I actually watched all of his videos and stuff, but I mean, he's got a lot, he used to have a lot of stuff against him. He doesn't anymore. He calmed down a little bit, but before he used to have a lot of stuff pinned against him. And, they let people like him in. They love bringing in people who have some drama around them. And Scatman is, I believe Scatman is the reason for that, because Scatman, obviously he's the leader of it, but not only that, but he has a lot of drama surrounding him, constantly. He has constant drama about, things he says about people, things he does against people, and stuff like that. And you know, some of it's a little backhanded and, may I say, cheap. And I don't like to kind of call people out, but I think some of the things he did were a little cheap. I'm pretty sure he did stuff against the sniper, and YUSMB called him out on that and stuff, and that just seems cheap to me to be mad when someone calls you out on something that you did and stuff like that. So, you know, obviously he has a lot of drama, a lot of controversy against him, and of course, all of that ties back, you know, to the main man, the main drama man, which is Birdman. I mean, Birdman just brings it in. You know, he brought in Scatman with all that. He brought in YUSMB with all that. Obviously, he dragged a sniper into it and stuff. Birdman just has a way about him. He has a gigantic mouth. By that I mean he has gigantic influence, and everything he says is always heard. Everyone listens. He's an important person in the community because of how big he is, and when he says something, people are going to listen. That's all I have to say for today, guys. Until next time, goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the commentary, and I hope you guys enjoyed this beast gameplay by Fearless Meyer. He's a monster. Another German gameplay. That's 2 German gameplays in a row. And that's all, guys. Enjoy. Bye-bye.